Rescue me, rescue me, rescue me. I'm back. Deborah's out this week, and I'm going to be trying to fill in. I can't do quite her great job, but I'll give a word or two in edgewise.
Oh, I think you do pretty well, Randy.
We'll see. What you got there?
Well, here I've got a puppy named Jonas. He is just, 3 months old, this puppy. But before we talk about Jonas, I want to talk about some great news that we've got things going on in the county.
What's that?
Concern our cats and dogs.
Okay.
We are trying to get ahead of kitten season. And so for the month of April, $5 spay or neuter for any cat in the county. Can you imagine that?
You sure you read that right? $5 for a spay neuter.
Absolutely. $5. It's going on at Woods. So you have to call Woods and get an appointment to get your cat spayed or neutered. Any cat in the county. Cat just has to have a county address, and that's that. So
you're not going to see a deal like that ever again, I'll bet.
I bet not. It's never happened before.
It's amazing.
But we're trying to get ahead of kitten season because we have way too many cats. Way too many cats. And we've also have an Adopt-A-Pet going on the 30th of April at Limos in Los Osos.
Okay.
We're having cats and dogs there.
So you don't have to travel into town to pick up your brand new friend.
Your Los Osins and everybody else invited to Limos between 11 and 3. Cats and dogs will be there ready for adoption. And you can come out and meet and greet cats and dogs and volunteers.
Just spend your lunch hour there. It's worthwhile.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And I had a third thing, but I'll think of it further on in the show because our friend Jonas here is biting my necklace and he wants to get attention from...
Oh, Jonas.
So, Jonas just 3 months old. He is a puppy.
Puppies like to chew. They do.
And what's his number if the folks want to adopt him?
His number is 211-141. Ask for the little cute puppy, Jonas.
And lucky us, Ellen has made a guest appearance here, and she brought Marty, her foster dog, with her. And Marty's looking for a home. He has been in foster with Ellen now for the past 2 weeks, and she's discovered a whole lot about him. He needs training. This is a big dog. This is not some small dog. He's fully grown. He's a big white German Shepherd, and he is gorgeous. He will get you noticed, no doubt about that.
She's already got him on the road to training. I saw him do a sit and a down.
Exactly.
He's learning.
He can do sit, he can do down, and he will wait, if you can imagine that. You'd want a big dog like this to wait, Randy, right?
Just wait a minute.
I mean, have you seen a more handsome dog than this?
He's a beautiful big dog.
I mean, this could be your Christmas card. I don't know. So if you're considering Marty, Ellen would love you to meet him, and she is available. We're putting her phone number up on the screen. You can call her directly, and she can meet up with you, and you can meet Marty. And if you adopt him, you're going to get a great dog. Guarantee it. So here's Marty. Randy, this cutie pie just had her spay surgery.
She doesn't look a bit happy about that.
She's not happy about it, but she will perk up in no time. As soon as she gets a nap, she'll be great. She's a wonderful size. As you can see, she's quite a small dog, but she is a doll. She will make a good walking companion because she's getting a lot of practice on leash with the volunteers.
And small enough to be a lap dog.
Yes, we are going to be calling her Bella because she is so cute. Her ID number is 211199. Little Bella. Randy, you're looking at Edwin here. Somebody fashioned his ears. You know how we feel about that.
Yeah, can't blame the dog for somebody being silly, No,
and I think that Edwin wears them very smartly, if you know what I mean.
He doesn't look bad.
No, not at all. He is a lowrider, we call him. He is nice size. He is wonderful. The volunteers really, really like him. They say he's a nice, underlined dog. Edwin has half his adoption fee paid. That is so great that you will get him and get half the money back that you pay for him. His ID number is 210604. Edwin. Aw, my heart goes out to Maggie, even though I love to see her every time I'm here every day, Randy, because she's such a good dog.
We've seen her for too long, haven't
She's
we?
been here since October 23rd.
That's unbelievable. There's nothing wrong with Meg. It's
nothing wrong.
There's always some other dog that somebody sees.
I know.
Meg gets passed over for.
I know, and she's so good. We use her as the test dummy with other dogs. If we have a question whether or not one dog gets along with other dogs, we throw Meg in there, And if they can't get along with Meg, we say, you know, we don't know what to say about that. She's so good with everybody, loves everybody. But she needs to have her own home. That's the thing with Meg. She's wanting to get out right now. Half her adoption fee paid. She wants to go play with another dog. Half her adoption fee is already paid. And her ID number is 208882. Please, 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 please consider Meg. She needs you. Gizmo, meet everybody. Everybody, meet Gizmo. He brought his toy out to show you that he's so playful. What do you think of that, Randy?
The toy is a little too small for such a big dog.
I think it looks adorable with him. He's really very, very playful. And volunteers say he knows sit, he knows shake, he knows stay, and he knows come.
Sounds like he's been to college.
And he's a ball dog. So if you like a dog that's going to interact with you, Gizmo is it. Plus, half of his adoption fee has already been paid. You can't beat that deal.
It's a great deal, and Gizmo's a great dog.
And Gizmo's been here so long, he came to us January 14th, and he's still in a good mood, Randy.
That's a good personality.
His ID number 210063 will connect you with Gizmo. Come and get him. And now for something completely different, the flip side of all the big dogs you saw, we present Diego.
A little guy.
A small dog. Very energetic, playful, happy, good on a leash, always raring to go. He is ID number 211171. Diego. And of course, here we have the most popular dog in the country, the Yellow Lab. You can have Willis. He is ID number 211200. What you see is what you get. He is happy, friendly, leash trained, man's best friend. 211200. We're calling him Willis. And here's your basic little dog. Very sweet, leash trained, loves to sit on your lap as he's demoing right now. And he's
loves
house
to wag his tail. There's no question about that. He's a happy guy.
Nothing wrong with a happy dog. If you like this dog, his name is Scott. His ID number is 211233. Why don't you come on down and meet him? I'm sure you will enjoy him. 211233. Well, here's a newcomer to the shelter. She just came in today, and we know her name is Hershey Kiss. She has an owner. The owner has 5 days to come and pick her up. So if you recognize this dog and you know where she lives, or this is your dog, please come and get her. Otherwise, she's going to be available for adoption on the 16th of April. Her ID number is 211297. Volunteers say she's a great dog. And here's Rocco. Rocco is a favorite of volunteers. We're still trying to bring this guy around. He's still pretty darn shy, and that just must be his nature. But he is a favorite of the volunteers. They say he is very, very sweet. His ID number 210609. Big baby, they call him Rocco. Handsome William we've got here before us, Randy. We like this guy. He's smart as can be. With a little training, this dog is going to be fantastic. Not that he isn't fantastic right now.
He's good looking. He's got that short coat. He's, the black and white. I think he's just striking looks.
Striking. He's part border collie, so that is why you've got the black and the white. Anyway, he's loving. He's affectionate. Great, great dog. ID number 211183. William. I think that Ruby is one of our best looking dogs. Randy, what do you think?
She is beautiful, got a nice colored coat.
Yeah, and that splasher white on her chest, yummy. She can jump agility yard fences, which means you've got to have a very high fence if you're going to keep her in your yard.
Yeah, that agility yard, I'm going to say that's 4 feet or
higher.
Yeah.
She will make an excellent watchdog. She's very protective. She's good with some other dogs. She's selective about who she likes. She knows sit and shake. Her name is Ruby, and her ID number is 206420. You're looking at Xena here, Randy. She is a definite senior. She's 12 years old.
Well, you get a rebate for the senior.
You get the senior rebate if you adopt Xena. That would be $35 back on your adoption fee. Xena has a kind of a sad story. Her owner went into a nursing home, and he tried desperately to keep her with him, and it was a no-go.
So Xena needs a sort of a nursing home, a place to retire herself.
She needs a place to retire. This dog has been devoted to her owner for 12 years, and now here she is at the shelter. I really, really feel for her. So anybody out there come and get Xena. She's a great, great dog, and she can really use just a place to retire. She will pay you back in love, love, and more love. That's Xena, ID number 166518. Now, Missy here, she's new to the shelter, so she's very shy and scared. See, her ears are back.
That just makes some sense. If dog's smart, this is a scary place.
I know, it's a scary place. But volunteers are bringing her around little by little where she's beginning to trust. She likes to go out on her walks, and little by little, we will get a smile on her face. Her ID number is 211234, Missy. Now, this dog, if this dog were a cat, we'd call it a tortoise shell marking, but it's not. It's a dog, and the dog's name is Sunny. Sunny is just about a year and 3 months old, and we think he's got Malinois in him, which is a really, really smart dog breed.
And a Catahoula kind of coat, a little bit.
Little bit. I mean, this is a mixed up dog here, but very straightforward, a very good dog. Appears to be house trained, is crate trained, is easy on the leash, and loves to chase the ball. So, if you're interested in Sunny, ID number 211076. Handsome. 2 words for this dog is happy and enthusiastic. Name is Jackson. Volunteers say loves to chase the ball. In fact, this morning I saw this dog chasing a ball, and he was having a ball. He is a strong dog, Randy.
He is. I saw him trying to pull Stan. Stan hung on.
So you need to have that short leash, and he needs to know that you're the boss. Otherwise, you're home free with Jackson.
But I yelled, sit at him, and down he went.
Yeah,
so
down he
maybe he's
went.
trained, you know.
He's happy and enthusiastic. That's all I care about. He's going to make somebody a great pal. His ID number, belly rubs, belly rubs. ID number 211161. You got to have this dog. Totally cool. This is not a camouflage suit this dog is wearing. This is his actual fur. Isn't it unique?
It is, and we do not have any tigers from Africa in the shelter right now. So what in the world have we got?
Don't know. This is a real one of a kind. I've never seen in my 14, 15 years here a dog that has these types of markings. So this will get you noticed. I know it.
Conversations will be starting up and down the block.
Really? His name is Koa. He's just about 2 years old. He's very smart. His ID number 210346. Koa. We have named this pretty little girl Caroline, Randy.
That's a good name for this little dog.
She's a medium size, as you can see. She'd fit into any situation. She's calm, cool, and collected. Look at her. I think what you see is what you've got.
She's relaxed. She's got a lot of people around and doesn't seem to be concerned at all.
Not at all. She's just a year old, and from what I hear, she's good with cats.
Well, that's important.
Isn't
if
it
you've
ideal?
got a cat.
So, little Caroline's number, if you're interested, 211277. A darling face. Well, this just happens to be Koa's sister. Yes, I told you I'd never seen any markings like his, but guess what? His sister has similar markings. She's got one blue eye, one brown eye, Randy. We don't see that a lot.
That's always interesting.
It is always interesting. This gal's a little bit shy. She's going to need some TLC for sure. But look, she's just absolutely contented there sitting on Larry's lap. Though she's not much of a lap dog, she certainly likes to be one.
She's almost small enough to be a lap dog.
She's a youngster, 2 years old, and absolutely gorgeous. ID number 210347. You'd be lucky to have her.
You know, I think we should have named this dog Rambunctious.
Rambo, maybe. But his name is Tully. So much for that. Actually, he's showing you that what you see is what you get. He's a high-energy dog, Randy, and he will need training.
Playful.
He is playful. He loves Greer, you see. He's just about 2 years old, and his ID number is 211068. This is all in good fun, mind you.
A little wrestling match going on here. Who's going to win?
Tully, 211068. If you want to have some fun, he's the one for you. And we have Angus here. He's another long residing dog. He came in around Christmas time, and he's still here. He's a great dog. Once again, as we say about Meg, I mean, no downside to him.
Hey, there he is.
He needs a home. His ID number, 958150, and he also has half his adoption fee paid. This is great. He does need to take off a few pounds, I must say, Randy. He came in here thinner than he is now.
He's been too happy here.
Too many treats for Angus. I guess he's just been such a good boy. Volunteers have been treating him right and left. ID number 958150. Angus needs out. Come and get him. Here's a very nice dog. He is a newcomer to the shelter. We found this dog on the 8th of April in the South County on the 500 block of Teft in Pomo. Do you recognize this dog? His ID number is 211261. He's really, really nice. Someone must be missing him. If his owner doesn't come to collect him, we're going to be calling this dog Tyler, and he's going to be available for adoption on the 14th of April. So you can come down here and adopt him. ID number 211261. And let me say this about right now, Randy, what I forgot to say before.
Yes.
We've got the $1 microchip offer.
Wait a minute, $1?
$1 microchip offer for cats and dogs at North County Humane Society. They're doing it until they run out of money, and they tell me there's good availability still. So all you need to do is to go there during their business hours, and you get a microchip cat or dog for $1.
That is another unbelievable deal.
Unbelievable deal.
And a microchip in your animal gets them back home to you if they get away.
Yes, so Tyler here, if he had a microchip, he would be back home already. But no, he's not. He's here with us. Also, that big fat collar he's got on could have his name and phone number on it. So my pitch for get your cats and dogs ID'd, and they'll never wind up here. Or consider adopting Tyler, 211261. Randy, this is Buddy, and he's got that classic hangdog look.
Why is that?
Why is that? He's been here since January 15th.
He deserves to have the hangdog look.
I know. I mean, the shelter's a whole lot of fun, ha-ha, but not that much fun. Buddy needs a home, folks.
Then he'd smile.
He is our volunteer pick of the month. That means half of his adoption fee has been paid. The volunteers are so worried about him. They want him out of here now. So I hope somebody is looking into those eyes and says, Buddy, you're the dog for me. I'm coming down to get you. Buddy will say, A-OK. Thumbs up. Somebody out there, take a look at this dog. Come down and get him. That's Buddy, 209430, volunteer pick of the month of April. Half his adoption fee paid. He's waited long enough. Here we have our lasso opso, Randy. Want to say that 3 times fast?
Let me zoom in and take a look here. Yeah, that is a Lhasa Apso.
Lhasa Apso. He's going to get groomed this afternoon, quite frankly. This is Scruffy, and people called him Scruffy because he looked a whole lot worse than this when he first came in. But it's kind of a cute name for him. He is just about 4 years old. This breed, as you know, is very much in demand. So he's going to fly out of here, but if you want to fly him out yourself, come on down and meet him. ID number 211130, Little Scruffy. Okie dokie, now we're into the cat portion of the program, and we're starting out with Orange Peel. I can guess why this cat was named Orange Peel. This is a really nice orange tabby on white. She is just about 6 years old, but honestly, she seems way more like a 2-year-old to me. She is very friendly. She'll fit into any situation. She's not skittish at all. This is a great, great cat. Her ID number is 211249. That's Orange Peel. Now here's another pretty girl. This is Maybelline. She is a Maine Coon type. If you like that type of cat, she could be the one for you. She is so expressive, very, very friendly. Now she's a senior, but she's got a lot of life in her. She just wants a place to retire and be your best friend forever. Her ID number is 210781, and wait a minute, half of her adoption fee has already been paid for you. That's right. Somebody loved this cat, couldn't have her for his very own, and so paid half her adoption fee to speed up her adoption. Get Maybelline out of here at half price. ID number 210781. Darling Maybelline. Yeah, I know what you mean. This cat looks like Maybelline. This is not Maybelline. This is Squirrel. Yet another tabby Maine Coon type. This cat is just about 6 years old. ID number 211250. And if you want bookend types of cat, why don't you take Squirrel and Maybelline? Yes, we'd love you to take 2 of our cats. ID number 211250, Squirrel. Here's another nice looking cat. For you guys who like the exotics, Joni's the one for you. She's just about 5 years old, and her ID number is 208916. She is gorgeous. She needs some grooming. All long-haired cats do, but she is a pretty cat. ID number 208916, Joni. And here we have a twofer. We have brothers and sisters here. These guys are just about 9 months old. In the front, we have Annette, ID number 209317. And in the rear, we have Ralphie, her brother, 209316. Now, these two have come in here together. They've been together for their whole life. So they would be really easy to have in your home together. They'll give you not an ounce of trouble at all. Two very pretty cats, well-behaved. Nice, and they're extremely bonded to each other. So consider Annette and Ralphie together, and if you adopt two cats together, you get a rebate. Yes, we give you $25 back on your adoption fee if you adopt two cats together. So consider Annette and Ralphie. ID number is 209316, Ralphie in the back, 209317, Annette in the front. Hello, Bernice. She came right out here as soon as we opened the cage to say hi to you. Bernice is just 7 years old. She is, as you can see, black on white. No other markings there. Very interestingly marked. She is ID number 211060, and Bernice is our Volunteers Pick of the Month. That's right. We volunteers get together and vote on our favorite cat. Like, we like them all, but who's our favorite cat? Who needs a boost to get out of here? And Bernice won the vote hands down. So half of her adoption fee is already paid. Yay! So why don't you come down here, meet her, and take her out of here, and it's going to be a half-price deal. Bernice, ID number 211060. And here's Silas. He's a big, beautiful orange tabby. I know you guys love orange tabbies out there. They're so popular. He's an orange tabby on white, which is kind of a little unusual. ID number 210779, and Silas has half of his adoption fee paid. Yep, somebody wanted to put money up on a cat who was in need, and Silas has been here quite some time, so they put the money on him. So why don't you come on down here, meet him, and take advantage of this great deal. Half price Silas, 210779. A great cat at full price. Look at this beauty. You calico lovers out there, take a look at Goldie. She is really great. She is just about 5 years old. Very nice cat. ID number 211019. I think calico speaks for itself. She's playful, but watch out. ID number 211019. That's Goldie. Here we have Garrett. He's a bit scared here. His ears are down because he's shy and frightened. He is ID number 211173. As you can see, a really big, nice orange tabby on white. That's Garrett, 211173. Well, if you see this cat's face, you're going to say, this is some pretty cat. This is a dilute calico on white. This is a really nice cat. We're naming this cat Cat. She spells her name Katt. This cat looks exactly like a cat that I have at home. So if this cat is as good as my cat, you've got a great pet on your hands. ID number 211268, Cat. Well, here's our first black and white of the day. This is Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty is about 6 years old. ID number 211264, Miss Kitty. Here's Barney. He's a big, handsome tabby on white. Barney is just about 2 years old. ID number 211089. Barney. Here's another big tabby. This is Kingston. He looks pretty regal in his cage here. Getting up to meet and greet. ID number 211174. That's Kingston. Okay, you gray cat lovers, Russian blues, all of those fans of the gray cat, here's Harley. Harley is a female, just about 4 years old, and Harley has lived with small children. And from what her turn-in papers say, she lets the kids pull her tail, and she doesn't mind whatsoever. Not that we're recommending that, but just to let you know that she's been with kids and likes them. ID number 211263, Harley. Say hi to Violet. Violet is a classic tabby. She is just about 8 months old. Her ID number is 210925. She's a bit scared here at the shelter, and that's why we could use volunteers down here to get these cats out of their cages and to pet them and talk to them. It really does make such a big difference in their lives. I've seen cats turn around in maybe a visit with a volunteer, that they don't feel so scared anymore. And then they get adopted, which is what this is all about. So if you've got any time on your hands and you want to volunteer, call the volunteer line, 781-4413, and we'll give you information on volunteering. For now, think of adopting Violet, 210925. Here's a pretty little gray tabby. Her name is Chelsea. She's just about 1.5 years old. ID number 211194. Chelsea. And another little tabby. This is Scamp. She's 4 months old. She's spent all of her life at the shelter here. Imagine that. She is ID number 210650. That is Scamp. She is a nicely marked tabby. And remember, we have that wonderful, wonderful deal this month. The whole month of April, Woods is partnering with Animal Services, and we are offering spay and neuter of any county cat for $5. Can you imagine that? $5, any spay or neuter. All you have to do is to call Woods for an appointment, and they'll get you in and spay your cat or neuter your cat for $5. Tell your neighbors and tell your friends. Woods' phone number is 543-9316. Get it done. If you haven't had your cat spayed or neutered, do it now. Yeah, we've got bunnies. We've still got some bunnies. We've got about 9 of them, all different colors, ages, sizes. They're just oh so cute. And at Animal Services, you can adopt a bunny for $5. Can you imagine that? $5 for a bunny. So come on down, see our cats, see our dogs, see our bunnies. If your cat is not spayed or neutered, $5 the month of April, the whole month from now until the 30th. You can get your cat spayed or neutered at Woods.